A number of sources have disputed how the Iranian Air Force came to modify its Tomcat fleet for a strike role, with the country claiming it a successful indigenous initiative, while Western analysts have pointed to US assistance from the Iran-Contra scandal, under which in return for assistance in recovering American hostages in Lebanon and provision of funds which were funneled to aid US-backed militants in Latin America, the Contras, Iran was provided with a number of armaments including much-needed parts for its F-14 fleet. Bomb racks used by the Iranian Tomcats bear a close resemblance to US Air Force Gru 34 seconds and Gru 42 seconds, first used in the mid-1980s at around the same time they started to be employed by Iran. It also remains a possibility that Iraq acquired these racks through the black market, a key source of parts for Western weapons systems following the deterioration of relations with the Western Bloc. However they were acquired. The bombing racks were used to modify a number of Tomcats into highly capable strike fighters, somewhat comparable to the modifications which would later be carried out on American F-15 Eagle Heavy air superiority jets to develop the F-15E strike fighter. The first strike mission carried out was undertaken by Iranian Air Force Brigadier General Shahram Rostamai, one of very few pilots who has successfully downed an Iraqi Foxbat, and was carried out in 1985. By this time Iranian forces had largely repelled the Iraqi invasion, and were beginning a counter-offensive of their own. The strike mission was carried out from 5th Air Base, and targeted the field headquarters of an Iraqi division near the front lines. While relatively safe from interception, the Iranian cruising experience in carrying out strike missions meant that the bombs fell wide off the mark and the mission failed. The failure prompted further modifications to the Tomcats for future missions. Iran sought to develop a heavier bomb for its Tomcats, which the Air Force believed would have more of an impact than several light munitions, and a massive 200 kilograms bomb was thus produced indigenously and deployed by the F-14. The weapon had the destructive potential of more than 3 Scud missiles, and was intended to be a game changer for the front lines where Iraqi ground forces, ill defended from air attacks,